I surrender all to you. Time and time again you led me through. So let this be my offering, 'cause I have nothing else to bring. So let all that I have, all that I am, let it be yours. Here is my life, do as you please. I surrender every part of me. I'm not holding back, you held nothing from me. The least I could do is give my everything to you. Take my life, I give you every part. All you ask of me is for my heart. So let all that I have, all that I am, let it be yours. Here is my life, do as you please. I surrender every part of me. I'm not holding back, you held nothing from me. The least I could do is give my everything to you. So I give it all, I give it all, I give it all back to you. I give it all, I give it all, I give it all back to you. You gave it all, you gave it all, so I give it all back to you. You gave it all, you gave it all, you gave it all. So here is my life, do as you please. I surrender every part of me. I'm not holding back, you held nothing from me. The least I could do is give my everything to you.
Welcome back, y'all, to another edition of Songs and Stories. My name is Michael Verberg. I'm the worship director here at Trinity, and today I have the great privilege to introduce you guys to my good friend and fellow musician and songwriter, Ariel McMahon.
Yeah, McMahon. That was a
McMahon.
good one. Yes. Yes, McMahon.
Thank you so much for being here and playing that song for us. Such a beautiful song. So I understand you just moved here a few months ago. How do you like it so far?
I like it. I like it a lot. It's a little hot. I'm more used to San Diego weather. You know, nice 70.
Never gets above 72.
Yeah, really
I know
nice.
that, yeah.
Yep. Born and raised there. I graduated from Concordia University.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too. And I served as a worship leader for 3 years at Victory Church in San Diego. And I moved here less than 2 months ago, and I just felt a call to grow, and it's been amazing to be here in Houston with all of you guys, a lot of amazing musicians here, and I'm being definitely pushed out of my comfort zone and growing a lot, so it's awesome to be here.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you're here. Trinity is glad that you're here. So tell us a little bit about songwriting, how that was introduced to you in your life, and how long you've been doing it, and how it led up to where you are now.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, Verb, I wouldn't consider myself like the songwriter, but I used to write when I was like in high school. It was like a creative outlet for me. Yeah. But what stopped me was I was always kind of, I didn't think I'm not that great of a writer. And so I stopped doing it for a while. But ever since before even moving out here and moving out here now, I'm being pushed to continue writing and to finishing songs. And the song today, I had a chorus, I had a bridge, and I took it to some of you guys, some amazing people, and they helped me bring it together.
Yeah, well, it's such a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Talking about the song, it's called Everything. As you were writing that, a lot of good lyrics in there, a lot of stuff talking about giving your life over to God. It talks about that a lot in Scripture, about giving everything that you have to God. Tell us the story behind the song and kind of how that came together for you.
Yes. So it's crazy because about 4 years ago, I was feeling like really grateful to God one day, and it just kind of poured out of me like the chorus of like, God, I just want to give you everything because you gave everything for me. And so it's crazy to think that about 4 years ago I wrote that, and now I just changed my whole life in an instant and moved here, and this song has been true to me right now. And so getting to finish it was really cool, but that song does mean a lot to me because God has been really real in my life, and so I just want to give back to God, and literally I'm here in Houston. It's like, God, here, take my life, do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and so the idea of giving, there's a line that you have in the chorus. It says, I'm not going to hold back.
I'm not holding back. You held nothing from me.
What kind of was the thought process behind that line, and what does it look like in your life when you feel like you're holding back from God? Like, what prevents you from giving everything to God?
Yeah. I like that question. It was a very intimate line for me because me personally, I hold back a lot because I have a lot of insecurities or ashamed of where I come from or things like that. And so writing that line, I don't want to hold back anymore. And I feel like I'm living that right now. I took a huge leap of faith coming and moving out here. So I'm just done trying to hold back. I think I was always insecure of what I have. And I think there's something beautiful of just saying, okay, God, whatever you've given me, I'm going to put in your hands.
Yeah, that's good.
And you can do wonders with that. And so I don't want to hold back. And I feel like a big fear that I had was, what if I give my good enough, my best, and realize it's not good enough?
Yeah.
Like, what if I do that? But you know what? Like, whatever we can give God is what he's already given to us. So I just want to give back what he's given to me, and he can do what he wants with that. So I love that line.
Yeah, and that's another line that points me to is the second verse. You talk about how God only wants your heart.
All you ask of me is for my heart.
And a lot of times we feel like we have nothing to give, and we say, oh, I'm going to wait to give God my all until I get to here, or I'm going to wait till I have this. But what we see throughout the whole Bible is just God saying, look, I just want your heart. What you have, I've already given you. I've already equipped you.
Yeah.
That's such a good story and such a good message for people to hear that may be struggling with that same thing of God, I don't have much to give, and that prevents them from giving their all, kind of like you were talking about. As a songwriter myself, starting songs has its own issues, and the first lines of a song are sometimes looked over and passed by so quickly you don't really think about them. But I noticed the beginning of the song starts with, Jesus, I surrender all to you.
Jesus, I surrender all to you. Time and time again, you led me through.
Tell me a little bit about the thought process behind those lines.
Yeah. It was like the hardest part about the song was like starting it. Like, how do you start it? And so thank you for your help in that. But I love the second line. Time and time you've brought me through, because all throughout my life, God has been my provider in every way. Like, glory be to him. Like, I've never lacked anything thanks to him. And it's just crazy because before I left San Diego, God already gave me a place to stay. Before I left San Diego, God had already a line of people to help me. And that's how I'm here today, because of God's provision. And so that's just a really big theme of this song, because he's provided for me all of my life. And I'm just super grateful.
Yeah, it's always cool to look back and see God providing for you in times where you felt like it was chaos and you didn't have anything you needed. To be in a place of gratitude and look back and see God working is such a cool place for a Christian, but also for a songwriter, because when you're writing these songs, you're pouring out your journey and your faith and your walk with God and kind of journaling it out. And this song will forever be the song you look back to and say, man, in that time when I thought I had nothing and I was in the unknown, like, I was being provided for. Yeah. I was being watched over and God took care of me. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you again for sharing that beautiful song, Everything, with us. And I'm sure that people watching this video can be blessed by it. But where can we find your music and where can we find you on social media? Honestly, I don't have a lot of music out. I just have one Spanish song out. Ooh, nice. But you can find me, Ariel McMahon, on Spotify, I think iTunes. That's where you can find it. I don't have a bunch out there, but I'm currently working on a fast song, so I'm super excited about that. The church needs some upbeat songs, that's for sure. Yeah. Phil Wickham can't write all of them, you know? Well, I'm excited for this one, so it should be out in the near future. Well, thank you again, Ariel, so much for being here and playing your song and sharing that with us. Everything, go on Spotify, listen to it, stream it. Thank you guys so much again for joining us in this edition of Songs and Stories. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel here at Trinity so you can see all the other things we're doing here at Trinity. And the next edition of Songs and Stories will be out soon. And I just wanted to thank Ariel again. And is there anything else you would like to say? Just go in peace and serve the Lord. Amen. Thanks be to God. Have a blessed day, guys. Thank you.